Hey guys, Crystal Grace here. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. This one is all about people's secret thoughts of you. So we have 3 piles to choose from. All cards representing each pile have been shuffled out of the deck. So this we will use as an energy check-in as we move through the piles. So pile 1, 7 of Wands, pile 2, 2 of Pentacles, and pile 3, Judgment. So take a moment to connect with one of the cards, and whilst you are doing that, just a quick disclaimer, like if a message begins to put you on a downward spiral, please trust I do not sit here and conjure negative energy or messages to ruin your day or your life. Tarot responsibly is very important. So yeah, let's jump into it. Let's find out what people's secret thoughts are of you today. Pile number 1, 7 of Wands. Welcome to your reading. Some of you could be a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Thinking about the 7 of Wands as an energy check-in, you guys could be resisting some kind of experience at the moment. You could be facing some kind of challenge, which therefore you are feeling much on the defensive side of life. You could be in a very protective energy at the moment, trying to protect your energy, trying to protect yourself from fools or people who are trying to pull the wool over your eyes. I'm seeing a wolf in sheep's clothing as well. With the 7 of Wands, it's a card that can talk about somebody trying to fight back and somebody not giving in. Resistance is telling me that you are trying to fight for a cause at this time. So we are asking the question, what are people's secret thoughts of you? It could be that within itself, simply meaning that their secret thoughts is like there's no point trying to come up against you because you are very protective of your energy. You are very protective of your character, your reputation even. You're a person who will fight back. Like you aren't somebody to mess with is what I feel. So yeah, if that sort of resonates, awesome. Let's jump into it. Let's find out what people's secret thoughts are of you today. We are taking reversals for this one. So I want 5 cards. Wands, 5 of Wands. Lots of Wands. 2 of Wands in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Temperance, and 8 of Cups in reverse with the 10 of Cups as the overall energy here. So I'll just check that this doesn't look too shit. The strong message I get here before delving into this spread is like with the 10 of Cups overruling everything, like you will always choose your happiness over bullshit. And I think that is people's secret thoughts of you. And instead of maybe stepping up and maybe apologizing when they should, I feel like people's thoughts of you at this time is like they can't compete with your happiness. If they can't match your happiness, if they can't come to the table, ensuring your happiness, I feel like a lot of people, their secret thoughts is probably why they don't pursue you. Like if you're very single or you wonder, you go out on a date and then you never hear from the person, I feel like for a lot of you, people's secret thoughts of you is that they can't compete with your happy life already. You seem to be very grounded and stable. You know who you are. You're very confident in what you bring to the table. You're very confident with your morals and your values because they're very upstanding is what I hear. You probably have yourself up on a very high pedestal and that's where you belong. And I feel like people's secret thoughts of you is they can't compete with what you are or who you are is what I feel is the main moral or the message you need to hear for this reading. But 10 of Cups as people's secret thoughts, on the flip side of that is that I think a lot of people overall see you as somebody that, having a marriage with you or some kind of higher level of commitment would bring them a lot of happiness. I feel like with the 10 of Cups, people's secret thoughts is that they do want a loving and fulfilling relationship with you, but they don't want to compete against other people to be able to have that. I think you attract a lot of people, a lot of suitors, And if you have ever wondered why they don't pursue you, is because they don't feel good enough within themselves to pursue somebody like you, pile one. So please not ever think it's you. It's the fact that who you stand for, what you represent. People don't feel like they're on the same like wavelength. They're not on the same like status quo as you, is probably the best way to say it. But yeah, there's many secret thoughts about you as the Ten of Cups leading the energy of your reading, that people desire a happy ending with you. People like secret thoughts is about having some kind of happy family with you, being able to join your happy family as well if you already have one. But you are very sought after, is what I want you to know. People's secret thoughts of you with the Five of Wands is that they are very jealous of you. They feel very conflicted. They feel like they have to compete against you. And so you may not get invited to a lot of social events with others because they're worried you will steal the limelight. I feel like people's secret thoughts of you with the Five of Wands tells me like you'll become an interference in their romantic connections or their friendships because you are the Ten of Cups, right? People might start drama with you in order to make you look like the bad guy to other people. So people's secret thoughts in that aspect is, if I start a fight with pile one, it's going to make, you know, John and Rhonda and Steve realize pile one is not that great. Like, so you might have a lot of people try and provoke you and you wonder why. It's because they're trying to compete against you. They're trying to make other people see you in a negative light when they're the ones who are acting from a negative light. So you have a lot of jealousy around you. If you wonder why people don't invite you when you go out, you see other people out and you think, how come they didn't invite me? It's because they are jealous of you. I think a lot of you with the Five of Wands, people's secret thoughts is like you will steal their man or their woman. Okay, Two of Wands in reverse. People's secret thoughts is maybe they want to commit infidelity with you if they're already in a relationship. They want you and their partner. Some of you could have people around you who want to have a threesome with you. Okay, for others of you, people's secret thoughts of you could be the fact that they think of you as somebody who's very impatient, you could be at a fork in the road. So people might think of you as somebody who is unable to choose a path at this time. So if you're currently facing some kind of like obstacle about which decision you should choose, people see you as somebody who can't choose at the moment. Like maybe they view you as somebody, or their secret thoughts is that you have too many options. You know, and that's what makes it hard for you to make a decision at this time. They might secretly think you, I don't know. I kind of feel like Two of Wands in reverse can talk about somebody being impatient and somebody being very hesitant. And they're two very opposite energies. So I kind of feel like people's secret thoughts is sometimes you don't know what you're doing. Sometimes you're rushing towards stuff that you shouldn't be, and other times you are hesitant. So maybe the secret thought there is, why does pile two, like they always seem to be impatient with this area of their life, but really hesitant in this area? So yeah, take that as it resonates. If you want to share down below in the comments, please do. Page of Cups in reverse in regards to secret thoughts. I feel like you have created some kind of heartbreak within somebody. I think when you walk away from friendships or romantic encounters, their secret thoughts is that they're very heartbroken. I think a lot of people, because of that Five of Wands energy, they hide the fact that they're really sad, that they've lost you out of their life. I think people's secret thoughts of you with the Page of Cups is that you've shattered their dreams when you walk out of their life. Like there's a lot of disappointment with the Page of Cups in reverse. And I feel like people's secret thoughts about you is that they're delaying a message to send a sincere apology to you. So if you've had a lot of people like treat you like shit, which I would assume you have with the 5 of Wands there, these people eventually come full circle and sit in their thoughts and secretly think, I should apologize to pile 1 for being a fuckhead, is how I feel with this Page of Cups in reverse. So I think overall that's quite a nice and nice message to hear. And because we have the Temperance here, it gives me the vibe that the reason why they come full circle is because when you leave a person's life, pile 1, you take all the balance with you, you take all the blessings with you. And I think people's lives are genuinely better when you are involved in them. And I think this is what they secretly realize after you have removed yourself. I also feel like there is somebody around you who secretly thinks that although you are 2 very different people, they want to actively pursue you. They see you as somebody who the divine has put on their path. So you may have a crush around you. So if you have been wondering if a person is crushing on you, a specific person, you can take that as a confirmation as a yes. I also feel like somebody is secretly thinking they need to have more patience with you and be more cooperative due to a situation that has recently unfolded. So if you are dealing with somebody, maybe they're like creating a lot of space between you and them, because they are being hopeful that if they take more of a patient, more balanced approach and allow you the space and time you need to, you know, process something, that they'll be able to re-enter your life. Okay, I'm hearing no, they fucking won't, because we do have the 8 of Cups next door to this. So take that as it resonates. And then to close out your reading with the 8 of Cups, this gives me vibes, people's secret thoughts of you at this time. Yeah, on the basis of that Temperance, right? If they allow you that space and that time to process something, that you will come back. Like, you will return is what I feel with the 8 of Cups in reverse. Or you're creating space and allowing them a moment to process so that you're allowing them the opportunity to come back. So take that as it resonates. But the 8 of Cups also in reverse gives me the vibe that people's secret thoughts of you is they're unable to walk away from you. They're unable to forget you. They're unable to move on. Some of them refuse to move on from you. There are people, probably lovers, who just like probably still do checkups to see if, you know, you've unblocked them on social media, maybe drive past your house, your work. I feel like people see secret thoughts of you with the 8 of Cups in reverse is like they don't ever actually stop thinking about you, like you're somebody that is always going to be thought of. So that is what I have for you guys. Let me know down in the comments if that resonated. If you are up for a personal read, head over to my Etsy shop. Loads of listings there for you to choose from. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So those of you who chose 2 of Pentacles. So naturally, quick energy check-in here. You guys could be going through a period in your life where you need to make a decision. So in order to make this decision, you are currently weighing up your options, the good, the bad, the ugly, you know, the beautiful. And I feel like this process is creating some kind of imbalance with you. You could be juggling more than 2 things at this time. It could have to do with like 2 other people. You know, which person do you choose? It could be work, it could be location. Either way, if you've picked this pile, you do have a lot on your plate at this time. So you could be feeling a bit out of balance, a bit overwhelmed. You could even feel like you're dropping the ball a bit, like, but you're not. Like, naturally when we're presented with a decision, it is overwhelming, you know, it can be. And that's life. We're always going to be presented like obstacles. We're always going to be presented options, and yeah, naturally it can be kind of draining. So obviously with the 2 of Pentacles, this is Earth. So Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn, you don't have to be, but I know you guys love your sign placements. So we're going to jump straight into it. That sounds like your situation. Cool. Show me what people are secretly thinking about when they think about pile number 2. We are taking reversals for this reading. All right, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords reversed, the Emperor, the Magician, Two of Cups, and Seven of Swords reversed. So the overall vibe, Knight of Cups, very romantic, pile number 2. We've got a Prince Charming in the house. But yeah, Knight of Cups, you're a person who you're either recently opened up your heart to love. You recently could be having a heart-to-heart talk with somebody. Maybe recently you've had to apologize, acknowledge your genuine intentions, or this has happened to you. So maybe you've specifically come to this pile asking how somebody, a particular person, is what their secret thoughts are. And I think that because we do have the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups, and maybe you want to know what somebody is secretly thinking about you. So in that case, the Knight of Cups would tell me like somebody is thinking about apologizing to you, elaborating or demonstrating their genuine intentions. This is somebody that you are romantically involved. I think people secretly think of you as somebody who's very charming, very charismatic. You're somebody who's very easy to love, is what I feel. A lot of people secretly think of you if you are not just simply coming to this reading asking about how one person thinks of you. I am hearing the Spice Girls song, When Two Become One. So I kind of feel like somebody secretly feels like they've found their person, but they've also lost them, okay? And they may have lost them because you found somebody else, but I also feel like you've got issues with that other person at this time. So that could be why you feel like you're got a lot on your plate at the moment. You're really not sure whether to stay with this new person where there's dramas, or return to somebody from your past where there was dramas, but maybe they want to rectify a situation, is what I feel here. So Ace of Swords in reverse as regards to people's secret thoughts about you is that they ignored the truth of their feelings, is what I feel with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Their secret thoughts about you is that they went out of their way and created some kind of argument with you because they were being deceitful, instead of just being very clear and honest about the situation, maybe how they felt. Maybe they only wanted friends with benefits, but you wanted a relationship. They fed you a whole lot of bullshit about wanting what you wanted but never did. Okay, so that just is a pretty full-on message. For others of you, people might secretly think of you as somebody who you ignore the truth of situations. So this might be coming from your friends or family. Like, they might view you as somebody who attracts sort of bad communicators, people who are very unclear with their intentions, who create sort of conflict with you, and you choose to ignore the truth of their character. For some of you, some people might secretly think you're the bad communicator here. Like, you create arguments because you're never honest with what you're actually saying. They might view you as somebody who's very unclear with their feelings and their thoughts as well here. That could be just them trying to make themselves feel better about their own actions and intentions. So just bear that in mind. Now, the Emperor would tell me in the upright, people secretly feel, what they think about you is that in order to have a relationship with you, they need to take charge in the relationship. I think you may attract a lot of people who want to control you and own you. So people secretly think about owning you, controlling you in a relationship, like you being very passive. I think people secretly want you to be passive in a relationship with them. I do feel a very strong relationship energy in this pile. I do feel like you may be attracting people who are like in an Emperor energy, who secretly want to own you and control you, like a trophy wife, a handbag is what I'm hearing. I also feel with the Emperor, like people secretly think that you are, you're very confident, right? You're very decisive in your actions and where you're going. So they might secretly think it's really hard to take ownership or control somebody who is already in an Emperor energy. You're very action orientated. So I feel like you might have somebody around you who wants to own you, but doesn't know how to own you, is what I feel. It's very conflicting energy, the Emperor there. So the Magician gives me vibes. People secretly want to manifest new love with you or some kind of romantic connection with you is what I feel. And I only think this because we have the Two of Cups on one side and then the Emperor on the other. So I definitely feel like people's secret thought is they want to take action towards you because they want to have some kind of like romantic attraction, romantic connection with you. I feel like people want to have like a new cycle with you. I feel like they are trying to attract you back into their world. And they want to bring positive changes. I think you bring people a lot of positive changes in their life when you are there. And I think people secretly know this. Like when you're around, it's high energy. I also feel like people's secret thoughts of you is that they're trying to call you back in. Like if you've got random people popping up in your mind, it's because they see you as a soulmate, pile 2, and they want to bring you back. So this can talk about in a love reading, the Magician, somebody calling in their soulmate. We're asking what the question is. Like the question is, what do people secretly think about you? Is that they're trying to call you back in. Because Two of Cups would tell me that people secretly think of you as a soulmate. So they're trying to call you back in. They secretly think that you bring more harmony and balance into their life. They secretly think that if they tell you now that they're on the same page, and because your connection was so strong, or you thought the connection was so strong, that they would have another opportunity with you. You may have a lot of people who want to be your friends in order to turn that friendship into a romantic connection. People secretly think they're very compatible with you. They secretly think that you have the same common interests, values, and they definitely secretly think that they have met the one when they meet you, with the Two of Cups coming out. To close out your reading with the Seven of Swords, pile 2, in regards to what people secretly think, the Seven of Swords is in reverse. So I feel like these people I feel like they secretly know that you can't be lied to, right? You will catch this person out red-handed, okay? I think people secretly know that if they're going to come towards you, they need to come correctly. They will suffer consequences for lying to you. I feel like you are very protected here, or at least this is what they secretly think. They secretly think that you see people's actions for what they truly are. So you're a bit of a mind reader is what people secretly think. I wouldn't be surprised if you reach out to people and they've been trying to call you in or get you to reach out. They think that, I feel like you have strong telepathy connections with those in your life, and past, present, and future. And so people secretly think that, like, you think that they're your soulmate. So you might have a lot of people around you who are quite delusional, but yeah, that's what I've got for you guys, and I'll leave it there. Let me know if you enjoyed that. If you're looking for a personal read, head over to my Etsy store. Bye. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading, those of you who chose Judgment. So card number 20. So a quick energy check-in, right? Judgment. Maybe some of you are currently putting something in the, like, putting a situation in the past. You're trying to move on from something, like putting the past behind you. It could be the fact that you were recently putting a situation like behind you to put it back in the past, or it could be the fact that you're realizing something about, you know, a certain situation. You're seeing the past in a new light. There's been some kind of awakening in love or in your life. Maybe there's been some inner growth recently. So you might be viewing somebody, or maybe somebody's viewing you as having a second chance in love with you. And I kind of feel like somebody secretly thinks about you a lot, pile 3, but I feel like this person really struggles on how to express their feelings to you. And I feel like you intimidate this person is what I feel. But I get this vibe. Somebody secretly thinks about having a rebirth with you. A romantic rebirth is what I feel here with the Judgment card for some reason. You know, maybe they've recently had a judgment call or something like that. Maybe they made a bad judgment about you, and what they've recently realized is like, my throat chakra is closing up. So this person definitely has issues expressing how they feel about you. I feel like this could be like a fuck boy, fuck girl you have dealt with. Okay, you confess your feelings to them and they kind of like, I don't know. I wouldn't say they shat on them. I just feel like they didn't do anything with them. Like, I think they just sort of sat there like a stunned mullet. But yeah, people's secret thoughts about you with the Judgment here. I definitely feel like people like secretly wish you would put the past behind you, whatever's happened between you and them, that you would just let it go and just naturally allow a rebirth to unfold between you and them and move on. So you may have had a lot of people sort of not show up for you in the same way you did. So they might secretly wish that you would like let that go, get over that. Well, fuck that. But yeah, let's see. Show me what people secretly think about pile 3. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Tower. Lots of major arcana here. The Devil. 3 of Swords. You block a lot of people, and I think you actually block them. Knight of Wands. There's that fuck boy, fuck girl. You block a lot of people, whether physically, like through Messenger, Facebook, or you block a lot of people trying to gain access to you here with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Interesting. This is exciting, this one. Very juicy. So the Knight of Wands, what people secretly think of you. Maybe you're a bit of a man-eater here, pile number 3. Maybe you never used to be and now you are. But the Knight of Wands, you're somebody who's seen, or like people secretly think you're quite fiery and really exciting to be around. I think you're a person who moves quite quickly, especially when you fall in love. You're very intense. There's a lot of chemistry between you and a lot of people. Like when people meet you, they instantly fall in love. They feel instantly connected to you. And whether or not you know this or not, that's naturally what happens. And I think a lot of people secretly feel like they want to send you a flirty message but don't, because they're either in relationships or they don't think you will reciprocate their feelings. I think you have a lot of bold pursuits, or at least people secretly think you've got a lot of people pursuing you. You probably don't. Might come as a surprise. But yeah, people secretly think you're somebody who's very confident, very passionate with this Knight of Wands energy. Just acknowledge, like with the Judgment card, some of you could be Scorpio. Pluto in Scorpio, I think Judgment is. But yeah, I kind of feel like with the Knight of Wands, people secretly feel like they want to take strong, bold pursuits towards you, but I wouldn't be surprised if they don't with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse there. And I feel like the reason why they don't is because they could already be in relationships. You may attract a lot of people who are in relationships here. And with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, what people secretly think about you, I can't help to think is that they feel very stuck on you. They feel very stuck on your energy. When people meet you and they can't pursue you for whatever reason, they don't ever really stop thinking about you. So when you cut ties with a romantic suitor, they will always stay hung up on you, is what I think they secretly think about, is like a missed opportunity with a soulmate with you. I think you've had a lot of bad luck in relationships. It could be like wrong time, wrong guy, wrong girl, but I feel like there's been a lot of bad timing, unfortunate events in your romantic life. And that has resulted in you not sort of settling down with, who you may have felt was your soulmate. I also feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, what people secretly think about you is when they do bad things to you, when they go against the current of your vibe, your energy, bad things happen to them. Bad luck begins to present itself heavily. So people secretly think that you are kind of karmic, is what I feel with the Wheel of Fortune. Like you are their karma. So when people do the wrong thing to you, karma actually presents itself on their front door. So they secretly think you are karma. You invoke karma on them with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Tower tells me people secretly see you as quite a surprise, right? They change, like some kind of shocking revelation. I feel like people secretly want to blow up their relationships for somebody like you. And I know you're not that way inclined, but I think because you have this energy of the Knight of Wands, you're very attractive. Like, when we think about the Queen of Wands, this is a very sexual energy. Like this is a person that captures a lot of attention wherever they go. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. People find you very attractive. Your energy eludes sexual energy, and so does your appearance, like your facial features, your body, your curves. People secretly think about breaking up with whoever they're with in order to take action towards you. And this catches a lot of people as a surprise. Like when they meet you, like you're unforeseen. Like when you enter a room, people instantly fall in love with you, and that's what they secretly feel and think. I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass. I don't do that on this channel. Now, the Devil card, people secretly get very addicted to you and the idea of you. I feel like people secretly have a very unhealthy thought process about you. So, it's very sexual here with the Tower and the Devil here. I just feel like people would literally blow up their world to be with somebody like you, and that could be not that great. Like when I feel like a lot of you be like, oh, I don't want to do that, that's gross. But that's unfortunately the message that you're going to hear today. Maybe some of you aren't feeling that attractive. Well, you are. Bloody hell you are, like based off these cards. People secretly think you're very intoxicating, like you have a toxic influence over them. I think once people meet you, they can't get you out of their mind. You may have to do a bit more cleansing at home. If this is really turning you off and you think, oh, yuck, I don't want, Roger, like thinking I'm some kind of sexual object. Like go home and cleanse your energy from Roger. Return to sender, return to Roger's wife, whatever. But yeah, I think people secretly have an obsession with you with the Devil card coming out here, and it causes a lot of problems in their relationship. It causes a lot of problems in their life because they can't stop thinking about you with the Devil. I think people secretly find you very tempting. They lust for you. And yeah, the Devil card definitely reiterates that. The Three of Swords, what people secretly think about. I feel like this is different energy, and I think about like Three of Swords is a very, it's a card that can talk about breakups, people saying hurtful words, like exchanging hurtful words. So I think People secretly think about all the wrong that they've done to you, and I think they actually feel quite remorse. I think they get a lot of bad karma. Their happiness is affected when they sit and sort of reflect. People secretly think about the heartbreak they've invoked on you, the painful conversations or the situations they've put you in. People may even think about what kind of painful conversations or situations you've been in to sort of make you, maybe you say hurtful words. So maybe people secretly think you've been burnt so bad that you say hurtful words. But yeah, take that as it resonates. Three of Swords is like pretty rough energy. I would have to say Three of Swords is just reiterating, like, people who've done you wrong, they sit in that they sit there and secretly think about the stuff that they did to you. And I think they actually genuinely feel guilty, because the Four of Wands sitting right next to that Three of Wands tells me, like, people secretly think about a stable, committed relationship they could have had with you, like a really happy home life, and they went and fucked it up with the Three of Swords. They either cheated on you, broke up with you, didn't tell you everything you wanted to, didn't want to pursue anything you wanted to do, like the kind of that Wheel of Fortune energy coming through. They never stepped up when they should have. The Four of Wands definitely tells me people secretly think about what marriage life would be with you, what home life would be, like moving in with you, how would that look? People want to move in with you. People would like to live with you here. But yeah, people secretly think that they have more balance and harmony in their life when you're in it. I think people naturally like to celebrate with you. They think you're quite the party person. But yeah, that's what I've got for you guys. Let me know down in the comments if that resonated. I'll see you next time. Bye.